Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're well. Welcome in, Stone Python. Hope you're doing well. Launch Unreal. And hopefully, my brain will work today. You've returned from the depths of captivity. Well, hopefully it was nice there. You know, hopefully it was, you got some good food. It's a nice grub. I was realizing something about myself. I've been doing the calorie counting weight loss stuff. I ate so much chicken. Like I'll go like on some days like I eat so much chicken. Chicken's good though. Protein grill it. I just do chicken thighs and then it's usually either with potatoes or I put it into a sandwich. Nothing fancy. Just I'm a simple person. Or I'm a simple bitch if you will. But like I was thinking like, well, for breakfast, like I had like eggs, like an egg sandwich type thing. And then for lunch, sometimes I just have like chicken sandwich for lunch. And then, or no, well, it doesn't matter. I'll have like chicken sandwich, for example, either for lunch or dinner. And then chicken with potatoes for the other one. So in a day, I'll easily eat like 700 grams of chicken thighs, which is like a full pack. I don't have a good alternative though. So, you love chicken too? Chicken thighs are great. I mean, they are good, right? There's a thing. Like I tried, I bought some deli meat, and for like the same amount of calories, you can like almost use an entire pack of deli meat, which is a lot of meat. But there's just something about it that's, I think it's because it's cold. It's not like, it's cold meats. It doesn't hit the same. You know, it's not the same. There's also, like occasionally I'll get like salmon or something like that, or salmon sashimi. Then you don't like bologna? Oh no, I like bologna. No, you don't understand. I like the stuff, but in terms of feeling like full, it doesn't hit as good. And like, you know, like if you were to eat like a massive chicken sandwich, like let's say an 800 calorie chicken sandwich, it just feels so satisfying and filling compared to an 800 calorie like cold cut sandwich for me. I don't know why, but that is how it is. So, but I was realizing that, yeah, I just eat so much chicken. It's not terrible. It was just an observation. You gotta fill your sandwiches up with meat usually? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm so simple. Like, what primarily I've been eating is chicken, bread. Like if I'm making a chicken sandwich, right? It's just chicken, bread, sriracha, cucumber, and some tomatoes. That's it. I'm such a basic bitch. Like, well, let me see. If I go to, because today I didn't have that much chicken. Yesterday I had But 663 grams of chicken. Sunday I had only 370. Oh, hold on, do I still have the picture? I might still have the picture. Where is so sometimes, because I'm calorie counting, right? Sometimes calorie wise, I have just like 1,000 calories or something to work with. And so, like, I'll just make something big. But, like, this was my dinner yesterday? 2 days ago? I think 2 days ago. So that's a ciabatta roll, split in two, and then there's the sriracha, and this is one of those like packages of extra lean ground beef and some provolone cheese on top. I think it's satisfying as hell. Like, it was just it was like 400 something grams of just beef. It was great. Like, I love stuff like this. I'm such a simple bitch. And there's the tomatoes. I have the tomatoes for which with every meal. It seems like the cucumbers. Lots of protein. Oh yeah. Usually I'm around. Where am I today? Today I think today I'm like a 39% protein. But usually I'm like around 33 to 35% protein. Like for my as a percentage of my total calories. It's good enough. Especially if you're not eating garbage. Yeah, I haven't been eating garbage ever since I started doing the diet. I mean, occasionally I'll indulge, but it'll still be within the calorie. Yeah, that was my foodums. I've been enjoying the ciabatta bread. It's good. It's good. Although I found a bread that is freaking insane. I mean, I can grab it, but I don't think it really matters. That has like 13 grams of protein and 17 grams of fiber in 2 slices. And it tastes fine. It doesn't taste as nice as like a ciabatta bread, but it tastes like bread. Like it's not like I'm not like, oh my god, let me have that amazing bread, but like it gives me my bread cravings. It's freaking I don't know what the hell they put in it, but I don't care. It's great. Anyway. If you're willing to make small like compromises, you can replace stuff with healthier stuff that's relatively the same. Well, it's not like there's a lot of stuff that I'm like willing to compromise on, but if it doesn't inconvenience me at all. If going to the grocery store meant like I grab this bread versus this bread, cool. Easy, right? I'll still have the other one. Like, I still have the ciabatta. But now for breakfast, I have the high fiber one. So that way I don't like eat like beans and stuff like every day for the fiber. And really, the fiber is the only one like I keep track of, like, really. And then I have an app that keeps track of like protein and all that. But as long as I don't eat like shit, it's fine. It's been going well. Still a long way to go. But anyway, I guess enough about that. Yesterday we started to work on the curses, and my brain was not functioning yesterday. I have no clue if it's going to function today. But yesterday was just I felt so stupid yesterday. I felt so stupid yesterday. We'll see how it goes today. We'll see how it goes today. No promises. No promises. Hey, Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You always come in and start with like shit, damn it, like something going wrong. You open streaming? I felt so stupid yesterday. First thing you heard? What's the problem? Yeah, what's the problem? It was short stream yesterday. I was like, my brain is clearly not working yesterday. Well, I mean, I don't see the problem here. Anyway, we'll see what we end up doing. One thing I actually tried doing last night because I had some time is I started doing a cleanup of the project, like removing a bunch of stuff, and I realized that the backup service that I'm using, which is or the version control service that I'm using, is Diversion. But I don't actually know how to clean up the files on their servers. I might need to contact them about that. What do you mean? So like, there was a bunch of stuff that I synced from Unreal, like, to the version control. But it's stuff that I would never really use. It was just there, so it just synced. I want to remove that stuff because they have a 100 gigabyte free limit. Like, I'm still fine right now. I'm like at 40 something gigabytes or something. I'm 41.79 gigabytes used. But remove it from local, then push the changes. Oh, but see, that doesn't remove it from the servers. See, the way the version control works is when you delete it locally, you could still return, right, through version control a deleted file. So that means it's still on their servers, right? So that way, if you accidentally delete something, you can reverse that. But if I want to clean up a bunch of files that I don't ever need and like remove them from the version control entirely, again, this is not for future stuff. This is stuff that I already had, that I was using before. Now I'm no longer using. It's like the old style of the environments, right? All of the assets that were there for that. That cyberpunky Japanese one, right? I was using some packs for that, and I had the levels for that and all that. I don't no longer. I deleted them because I don't need them anymore. They're clearly the old style. We're going back to that, but they're still on the server, so I'll probably need to reach out and be like, hey, can I somehow clean that up? It's not a big deal. But hey, Marcus, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We'll see. Anyway, shall we get into some Unreal and see if the brain functions today? Oh yeah. Also, I was looking into freaking a concept artist. I can't find anyone that was like, I couldn't find anyone on Fiverr. I couldn't find anyone like anywhere that was doing like an anime style like character sheet. Like, not a single person. Not one that looked good. There's some really like a lot of junior ones that I found, but like not anyone that really look good, which was sad because I wanted to get the concept done. But it is what it is. Lock in, yeah. Let's see if we will. The one downside is all of my stuff is closed, so I gotta reopen it. Better luck browsing Twitter for them? I mean, maybe. So many starving artists. I tried also on ArtStation. try to look for people there. I just want like a somebody not safe for word on Twitter. Yeah, for sure. All right, so Frail doesn't work properly. Why doesn't this not work? Set max health modifier. Set max health. Sets this. Well, that didn't make. Hold on. Oh no, set max health. It does this one. So it does the set max health modifier. Set max health. Oh wait, that's a multiply. Why am I doing a set max health modifier? That just seems like a. I should just do a modify max health. And I think I'll need to readjust the math here. So this is going to be a percentage. Frail does 0% less max health. So whatever this value is, so this is the 30%. Less max health. So I just need to do this and then multiply by -1. So minus 0.3. Let's see if that just works. It's gonna take a bit to get it, but I also need to open up the card unlocks. There it goes. Okay. Now we're ready. Some interesting news. You walked home with the receptionist of the place you worked at today, and she confirmed your suspicion that the boss actually is terrible as you thought. Sorry, not walked, just walked with. Ooh. Is it a lady? Well, I guess he said she, so yes. Ooh la la. Putting on the charms already? Max stamina reduced. Oh, we can test this. What? What? Okay, something is up there. Okay, so that's not working either. I love it that everything's broken. Her jaw dropped when she found out your age and said you looked far younger than that, like 10 years younger. Damn. She's like, man, this young guy looks good. And then you find out, oh, you're not a young guy. Oh, there you there. That's rough. That's rough. Each 1,000 go with the new job that's paying for, I mean, for 44% more, yeah. Dude, I would go to a new job for 44% more. Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter how much money you make. 44% more is a lot of money. Hold on, can I make you know what was gonna help me? Is it here? On card selected, on construction additions, shop set text, populate shop cards. I believe there's should be a oh, there we go. There it is. 100% chance of curse card. There we go. That's gonna make my life so much easier. You're saying the mind calling, sectioning out areas instead, like where you're putting what? You might just be able to have everything in one singular level and load the chunk you need with level streaming. I mean, give it a whirl. Oh, I didn't actually look at Trail. Well, I think you may. Oh, is this the what is this one? Oh, this is the random lightning one. That's why. That looks really cool, but why did I just have 1 HP? Okay, well, let me pay attention, I guess. Okay, I know what that is at least. Have them be their own levels. I mean, it depends on if you want them to be in the same level and like you move around the same level versus you have a loading screens. Why did I have so many orbs? I also just realized there's some how did I just dash that far? There's some big bugs. We gotta squash them. Or try. None of these. We have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the curse I want for testing. Could I remove all the other ones? For the test, yes. Now I'm guaranteed to get my 1. Will I do that? No. Because I just don't care enough to then have to remember to also put them back. Okay, max stamina is the one we need to test. So, grab this. Why do I have 0 stamina? Okay, so the stamina one... Okay, that's not working. Let's start with that. So, what's going on? Modify max stamina. So here, what's the problem? We check if we have the curse exhausted. Because I am getting it, which is good. So, this should be 0. Right? Let's do... This right now will be 0, because I have no... anything. So then right, it'll be 0 divided by 100, which is 0. Then 1 minus 0 is 1. Times 90 is 90. Right? And then, 1 minus... this is not supposed to be 1 minus... This should be 100 minus 90. Okay. Or... we can leave it as 1, but we need to make this 0.9 then. Okay, and then I think we're... and then after that, we also need to do this, which is also important. So either way, there was multiple. Telling you, yesterday was just... Not a good day for me. Crap, we're glitching out, guys. Stream's glitching out. Okay, more stamina works. Okay, more HP, all that works. None of the ones I want. I might just make a new function to reduce max health and reduce like max health and use that one. Because I think increasing it was working, but I think decreasing it is not. Okay, so there's exhausted. So let's grab you. Okay, I still have stamina. Dash. Excellent. So now, okay, so stamina now works. I have reduced my stamina by 90%. That's why I can only dash once before it recharges. Okay. Then we have less max health. Let's grab you. I'm still at 100. Okay, so that's not working. Okay, what's going on with the frail one? So we know this one works. Great. Let's fix up frail. What's going on here? All right, so we wait a second. Oh, yeah. 0 divided by 100 is 0 times minus 0.3. Oh, wait, this becomes 0 times minus 0.3. No, there's the missing steps. Then we do this. 1 minus 0 is 1 times 0.3, which gets us 0.3. And then this should work. And then if this was, let's say, 10, right? 10 divided by 100, 0.1, 1 minus 0.1, times negative 0.3, which gets us 0.6. No, that's minus 0.9 times 3. Oh yeah, 0.6. Why does it say minus? Oh, is it times 0.3? Okay, there we go. So that's 0.27 instead of 0.3. What? Why is it when I did multiply by a negative number, it's this subtract? Doing times minus. Oh, I see. So I can't multiply by a negative number? Is that what it's just showing me? I just don't know how to use a calculator. That's the answer. Guys, what's a calculator? I've never heard of it. How does that work? How did I just dash that far? I know I need to rework dash still. It was better. I don't know how I'm actually... Okay, let's just make sure frail works. I have 3 orbs. I don't know how I got so many orbs before. These. We're looking for the specific one. We're looking for. Oops. We're looking for frail, just to test the max health, so we know that the ones we have in are working. Oh. That's vulnerable. Frail, okay. No. I'm still at 100 health. Why? No, well, that didn't do what I wanted at all. Why? Okay, let's do what's going on here? If it's negative, then it should go here. Max health increase amount. I need to do like a better calculations on this stuff. Max health modifier. Maybe I just need to modify the max health modifier. Maybe that was what we need to do. Set max health modifier, which will set... I don't want to do a set max health modifier. I want to modify max health. Percent. So I'm going to take this and then multiply it by the original one and set that as the new one. That will redo the max health, and then it will redo the current health, and then update the health. I think that is correct. Then we can do modify max health percent. And basically, I think I need to plug in... No. Again, then we have 0, 1, 0.3, which is what we're reducing by. So then it's again 1 minus what we're reducing by. 0.7. And then we're multiplying the whole thing by 0.7. Okay. I think we now have what we want. I was looking at, I was thinking about getting a new mic setup. I was looking like, how long have I had this microphone? Turns out I've had it for a year and a half. Time flies. My God. I didn't realize it's been a year and a half since I've had it already. This is bugged. This should not give me the same thing twice. God. God damn it. How? Why? We gotta rework the shop. Gotta rework the shop. We've improved since the last time we kind of did the shop pass, quote unquote. So no, this is the stamina one. Yeah. But I was thinking about getting a new mic. But then I was like, I don't know where I'll be in terms of my job in less than 3 months. Maybe I should wait. Probably would be a good idea. Come on. 1 in 3 doesn't feel like 1 in 3, right? Figured 90% chance not to get it. That's what it feels like. Still no? How many is that without getting the one I want. I feel like it's over half a dozen. Like, I know RNG is RNG, but can we get some good RNG? Please? I'd appreciate it. A little bit? Maybe? See, that one works. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. And just to check the calculation, 80 times 0.7 is 56. Excellent. Do I have speed? Yes. Oh, right. I have the sorting here. Forgot. And then I die. But okay, cool. That works. So we can continue. So now we know that the frail works, the stamina thing works. We know these should work because they're just gameplay tag ones. Okay, let's start working on the next one. Unlucky. Okay, let me pull up my spreadsheet. Where are you guys? There you guys are. Okay. So, exhausted's done. That's working. Unlucky, reduced crit chance. That should be very easy to do. So, we can go to the AC abilities here. And here, for the crit chance, wait, demand unlocks, crit chance, oh, it's the meta progression stuff. We're adding it, okay. And we also actually want to reduce it. So what we're gonna do is probably here, copy this, paste, and we'll probably just do a sequence. Probably the easiest one. The additional, and then this one is the the curse reduction. Yeah. We're checking curse reduction. Curse reduction upgrades. Yes. Okay, for this one, we need to modify this modified perchance. So whatever it is, minus 100. So this gets us 0. This gets us 1 times 100. And then whatever it is, we're subtracting it. And sending it back. So that way this is 10. becomes 0.1, 0.9, 90. Yep, minus 90. Excellent. I don't like the fact that I'm hard coding these numbers. I think at some point I will probably just grab the data table values. Maybe I'll even do it after I set everything up. But this one should be all good. That should be as simple as that. I don't think I need to test that one much. Unlucky, done. Greedy, okay, increased cost of shops. Okay. Okay. So I need to remember where this. I feel like this is. Probably shop carts. Keywords. Set card info. Where's the shop price? I don't remember. Random card for shop. Add the keywords. All we're doing here is setting the keywords. Okay. It is probably on the card in that case. Let's take a look. I guess it wouldn't be here. Probably here. Yes. Set current value. Okay. So what we need to do is here is modify it. So let's copy you. Paste this here. All right, we do this. Tier 1. So the card costs that we have is double, right? If I recall correctly. Yes. We're increasing by 100. So I'll probably change this. Cost of the shops increased by blank X. Cost of shops is increased by blank X. And then we can say 2. So we can say double, right? That'll be easier for the math as well. So then here we say 2. And then here, we just plug this in. and then continue on. Okay. And then just comment this one. Greedy cost increase. I don't believe this will work on the cards that are already in there. But if you close and reopen the shop, then it would. Okay, I need to actually... right now the cost is 0. Hold on. I need to make it so it has a cost. Where did I unlock shop? Here. So this this will allow me to buy it no matter what. So actually we can have the cost be whatever. Yeah. I think the cost is whatever. Simple check. It's just I can buy it regardless. What happened? What did I just break? Oh, I didn't plug this all the way through. That's kind of important. Good job, me. Good job, me. Remember, don't miss the enemy with your attacks. You wouldn't want that. Let's grab, doesn't really matter. Ooh. That's already doubled. Oh. Right, because I didn't do a check for it. Because I'm stupid. Yeah, let's do a check has tag. The pair pawn. Check if we have the greedy curse. If we do, then we're doing this. And actually what we can do is is do a select. Select means it'll load regardless. So what we can do instead is just have this be a local variable. Card cost, or calculate a card cost. Then we just plug this in here. So if it is true, right, then we'll do this. And if it's false, then we will just do this. Pin. And then to do this, and then come here and reconnect here. To basically bypass this part. Probably better just put it up here. I need to clean this up a little, and there we go.
Ads rolling past till you skip watching me make something that should be a simple function.
Yeah, this probably should be a simple function instead of me copying this everywhere, but I should probably make this a function library so I can just grab this part as a function library. I'll clean it up after. It's fine. Can I search? No, I can't. I wanted to see if I could search as like for groups of nodes instead of just by name. That would be cool. I wouldn't use it almost ever, but it would be cool. Hello, Artemis. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. We're waiting for ads. Good old Twitch ads, which we still cannot get rid of. When did they add that? I mean, a long time ago, I know, but I don't remember. And depending on if it, I don't think it regenerates. I think when I buy the card, it will not regenerate it. So I think if I leave the shop open, it'll have the old prices. But if I close and reopen the shop, it'll have the new prices. I believe. I mean, it could actually maintain the same prices. If it maintains the same prices, I'll do like a custom, just give me the gameplay tag and we'll test it that way. Let's go check it out and see if we can get greedy. No greedy. Oh, no, that was greedy. Greedy is this one. Right, I missed the little sack here. So, oh, that's why I got a ton. Because the cursed version of this is 15 additional. Oops. Okay, I gotta fix that. Okay, still 300. Okay, let me quickly fix that typo. And then we can give myself the gameplay tag and see if it works. Day tables. Additional. There you go. Excellent. Okay. So let's just go here. Press 9. Add a gameplay tag. Curse greedy. Print string greedy. Just so we know we've activated it. I think it basically is the current shop once generated will not change the price, which is fine. You probably need to change the phrasing of the curse setup. Okay, so we got greedy, and now let's get ourselves some stuff. Doesn't matter what. 600. Yeah. Okay. So that's right. So it works, but for future shops. Not as good, but that's okay. So greedy, cost of future shops. Future shops. Don't I even need cost of shops is increased by 2x. Cost of future shops is increased by 2x. It's fine. Okay, but that works. Cool. You are done. Bleeding. Okay. Okay. So we need a timer here. Bleeding. Or yes, activate bleeding. Timer by event. Trigger bleeding. And then do I still have the thing? Yeah, I do. Okay, so for the bleeding, lose blank % max life per second. Okay. So this, let's have it trigger. How many times per second? I feel like we could almost trigger like once a second. It doesn't need to happen very often. Right, and then how much do we have it here? Bleeding is 0.15. Of health. So then we need to get modify health amount? Yes. I think I need to multiply by negative 0.15. This goes here. It is a percent. Maybe I just do get owner. It's fine. I think that's it. I think that should work. You anymore? And then for, we're gonna greedy bleeding. Activate bleeding. Oh, wait, no. This is once every, oh yeah, if it's one per second, then I don't need to do any extra calculations. Then we should be just fine. I just think we'll get the curse first try. For some reason, I highly doubt it. My luck, it'll take 5 attempts. Yep, did not get it. No, that's one. I probably still won't remember all the icons I made for it, even after it's done. You know. Okay. That's 2. Look, I know I said 5, but that was supposed to be a joke. My luck is so bad. You just resigned? Did you already get accepted for the other job? That's 3. No? Good luck with the other job, then. Hopefully you get it. You got the most disrespectful message from the boss. Oh, okay, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, the boss is an asshole. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, fuck that. Finally. Okay, I think this is the 4th one. So lose 0.2% of life. Wait, why did I say 0.2? Did I do the wrong side? Did I do the wrong value? Point 2. That's 5 times 0.002 is 0.45. So every like 2 seconds you lose a health. That is way too slow. Clearly. That is way too slow. We gotta increase that. He's comparing a new hire that's in their 3rd week to someone who's been there for 6 months. You're like, oh, I'm supposed to know the entire trial and error that you did in the last 6 months in your 3rd week? Piss off. Oh, jeez. The main problem with that is, like, he's not trying to teach you. It'd be fine if he wants to try to teach you. Oh my god, it's a wild Adrian. I never thought I'd see the day. How are you doing, my good sir? Hope you're doing well. Okay, we went from 0.15 to point. That probably is too much. Let's try it. Wait, why did it say 0.2? This one was 0.15. Where did he get the 0.2 from? I'm doing all right. All right. You know, same as always. Try. If you got any ideas for Sunday TCG video, Adrian? I need ideas. I always need ideas. You showed them the screenshots of the head designer proving your work you're doing? Like, oh, they have to spoon feed you every time? Like, Jesus Christ. How do you get so unlucky with your stuff? Jeez. Typically having fun with percentages? Yeah. You could say that. I'm having fun with RNG as well. I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the curse I want, and it takes over 3 times every time. That was 1. Pick a forest tutorial, I guess. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's 2. I didn't get it. Okay, 1 in 3 chance. Because there's 9 total, and you get 3. Actually, is that a 9? Because it's a 1 in 9. No, that's. No, that, I'm doing the. I forget the math. I'm too stupid. Either way, this is the 3rd one. Okay, there it is. Okay, now it says the right percentage. Okay. I feel like that kind of a drop in health is fine. It might be a little bit too fast, but that's what the curse reductions are for. Right. If I do this, and then go ahead and start killing enemies and generating a, the potion charges back. I can maintain as long as I go quick and don't take too much damage myself. Right, I have a potion charge. Yeah, I'm back to full. Yeah, that's fine. If I'm playing well enough, I can work around this curse. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's working. Great. They'll never see it coming. Here's how you make a forest. Sample landscape. Static mesh spawner. Done. That is the most basic forest you got. Are you running some stuff behind those loading screens? Yes. Hey Turner, welcome in. How's it going? You doing well? Those attacks look fun? Good. That's always the hope. Okay, this one's done. You're gonna be combos? There's already a combo system. I'll show you. I added that last time. You can check out the recent devlog. But the short version is there's a left click. So that's your left click combo. And then there's your right click combo. And you can interchange them. So you can do, for example, left, right, left. It'll do the first, the second, and the third of whichever one respectively. So if I wanted to, I could do left, left, right, right? It'll do the third right click attack. And the cooldowns are, the duration is based off of what you used. So if I did more right clicks, then this will be a longer cooldown for the right click only. If I did all left clicks, it'll be longer here. But if I did an interchange, like 2 left clicks and a right click, the cooldowns will be pretty much the same. So it adjusts, and I can add more of a length to the attack combos if I want to. But basically right now I just have a 3-button one, and yeah, that's how the cooldowns work. You just have a heavy attack and a light attack and mix and match. Go nuts. You know, it's a bad sign when your boss doesn't have the cognitive capacity to know what the word infallible means. Oh shit, what is the word? I don't either. Infallible meaning. Shit. Someone or something incapable of making mistakes, being wrong, or failing. Oh, so me. I've never made a mistake in my life. These are not the mistakes you're looking for. Maybe you can see how to combine RVTs and PCG. Real-time virtual textures. You remember having a PCG graph writing to a RVT would help blend meshes with a landscape, for example? I was gonna look into the new mesh terrain stuff, but that's waiting for 5.8. Is there a documentation about combining of RVTs and PCG at all? Because I mean, I definitely don't know how to do that. So if there's documentation about it, I'll make a video of it, explaining it, and more thoroughly, gladly. But I know nothing about it. Disappoint. I mean, look, how am I supposed to learn about it if there's no videos about it and there's no documentation about it? There's nothing. Look, I figure a lot of stuff out, but the whole texture sample part of that was added recently, I don't understand it at all. How it's supposed to work, how it's supposed to plug in, or any of it. The whole writing into a texture, reading it, aside from like the very basic stuff that was added a while back, where you just sample a texture and make points out of it, that's the limit. I don't know anything past that. I didn't know how to figure that out. Downloaded some forest level thing off Fab, and it had both in it. Both what? Fab? It had PCG and non-PCG. What about another multi-part series? No. No more multi-part series. At least for a long time. Saw a video where static meshes would write to an RVT. Wait. What do you mean static mesh would write to an RVT? Just with a material? Isn't RVT runtime virtual textures? How would static meshes write to a texture? What do you mean? Oh, PCG and RVT, got it. Okay, the next one is shredded. Percent chance of, I think it's like 80% I have. Chance of cards in the deck being removed or exhausted. I think I need to go to here. No. Yeah, if you have a, well, hold on a second. If you find a video, then why would you need me to make it? I need a simple ID. I'm stupid. Don't forget I am stupid. Unlock shop. On card selected. No, wait. I need to go to somewhere. You end up using Houdini engine anyway because you know how that works. I mean, look, if you know Houdini, you don't need no PCG. Oh, it's not using PCG. Oh, okay. If you know Houdini, you can ignore PCG completely. You can ignore 90% of Unreal. Just make the entire game in Houdini. Make every single asset, the textures. Just throw in some blueprint logic to actually move some characters around or whatnot, and make everything in Houdini. It's funny how you have like the Conan O'Brien self-deprecation style going on. I have no idea. I mean, I've heard the name Conan O'Brien. I'm sure I know the picture. I do not know who that is. You'll send via Discord. Perfect. No, there's no links in the streams. Otherwise, there's always a chance of bots coming in and like spamming malicious links and whatnot. No. And like, yeah, I'm self-deprecating. That's just my humor in general. Like, do I think I am stupid? Like, overall? No. But I do a lot of stupid shit. A lot of stupid shit. And I like to laugh about it. You know? Using your privileges? Sending things on Discord is not that big of a privilege. Because worst case scenario, you can just ping me in the Unreal Source Discord. I'll check it out after the stream. I appreciate it. Hey Max Rico, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This is how making games looks. This is how making games can look. Yes, like DMs. Ooh la la. Hey, Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, well, stupid evening. My God, is that still a thing? People still say that? Jesus Christ, is that not like old now? I hope not. I feel like PCG has some advantages that you can't do otherwise, like generate a runtime, and also the PCG grammar seems nice. Okay, well, the generate a runtime part is just basically just partitioned. Yeah, you can do all the partitioning stuff. You can do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's really nice for that. But it's more so like if you need to. I mean, I bet there's a way of doing world partition, not PCG partitioning, but like world partition with like a massive Houdini thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know enough about it, but I would imagine. If it isn't cringe to say, then what's the point? I mean, you got me there. You got me there. I have no argument. Card selected. Card selected goes to the unlock screen here. And then on card selected. Oh. Set unlocks remaining. Yeah. I need to do add card to discarded. I need to check the shop one. On card selected, shop. Is this one remove card from discarded? I think it's remove card from discarded. Game mode. Remove card from discarded. Add to burn cards. Yeah, okay, so this is what we need to do. I need to do add to burn cards. I need to pick 5 random cards and add them to burn cards. And then remove them from the deck. So I can do add card to discarded. And then immediately remove from discarded cards. Or I can just go directly here. Add to burn cards. Yeah, I just do add to burn cards. And then I just need to remove from the deck. Yeah, grammar is exclusively for splines. Yeah, I would love to get 2D grammar. Adrian. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. 2D grammar, please. And yes, I know that is a massive, complete undertaking to do something in 2D versus 1D for something like grammar. I understand what I'm asking. That doesn't mean that I don't want it. I still want it. And I know how insane something like that would need to be. But, please and thank you. And just know that as soon as we get the 2D, I want 3D. Wave function collapse is not the same. I know what wave function collapse is. It's not the same. What we really need, and what the thing that I've been wanting for the longest time, is I just need points to know what's going on around them. I want to just have the points know what, like, their surroundings, in a sense. It's the best way I can just, like, if I had a big canyon, and then there was a smaller area of a canyon, right? I'd want to know where that smaller area is if I was just sampling the ground, because there would be like maybe 3 points wide versus like 20 points wide, and I want to be able to just really quickly be able to just sample where are those 3 points wide sections. I want the points to know what is around them, how they work. I know that's an insane ask, but that's been my hope for since the start. One day, I'm hoping, one day. You've missed so many strips, you gotta catch up with the devlog? I mean, yeah, new one was released about a week ago. I need to game mode, point neighborhood, attract node. No, but I want to just know the points. What is point neighborhood? The hell is point neighborhood? I've never heard of this node. When was this added? Was this ever? Computes quantities of nearby points, such as the average density, color, and position. It's a freaking old node. I've never heard of it. Search distance. Average position. Okay. Here's just a random scenario. Okay. Here's a random scenario of some like corners, right? People want to find just corners. So if you would know a corner point if there are 2 nearby points, right? Assuming that point does that. Assuming that returns you the amount of points nearby of each point. Based off the name. But you would still need to see, you still wouldn't know if it was inside or outside. Unreal Engine 3 at least? Man, PCG is that old? It's not that developed for coming out on Unreal Engine 3. Remove card from card deck. So I need to for loop. I mean, start. It doesn't matter what index we do. Do I still have? I do still have this. Good. I need up to 5. So I need to know the length. If this is greater or equal to 5. Then we do 5. Otherwise, we do the length. Use add modulo on index plus sort. Shift the point data by 1 index. Then you can add 2 for each one after and do the maths and filter afterwards. But how would you know that's a corner? Still. Or is that in the maths and filter part? The one you don't specify. Right, like basically like in the world of the corner, right, you would need to know that there's 2 points nearby, and basically they're at a 90-degree angle or whatever angle you want. And when you know there's 2 points to that point that are like at a certain angle, then you know that is a corner. Right, that's more complex, obviously. But the point is right, I would love for the point to be able to just know things around it very easily. And I don't know how you would do that. Don't ask me that. If you have the point before and the point after, you can do a cross product. That would tell you if it's a corner, though. See, I'm not good at math like that. That's too complex now. You might be right, but now you're getting to way too complex territory. Let's do a local variable. Then I can do a shuffle on it. Math seems less complicated to you when you have a 3D software to try it on. I mean, I used to be good at math. I used to teach trigonometry, basically. I've fallen off hard. Real hard. I need to. Oh, I had to burn cards. What am I doing? Add to. Oh no, I need both. Add to burn cards. Remove card from card deck. I think I need both of these. Hey, Stormo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Should you use new modular cams? Or should you just make your own cam system? I mean, it depends what you're doing. Does the new modular cams do what you want? Because I don't know enough about it. If yes, then go ahead and use it. If no, then you make your own. I mean, it is really that simple. I just don't know enough about it or what you want to do to say one way or another. You wish you had Unreal and Houdini when you were learning that stuff in school? I mean, look, I wish I learned Houdini, period. Let's say you go clockwise on a spline. If you turn right, it's an inner corner. If you turn left, it's an external corner. Cross product gives you that info. It does? Isn't a cross product for directionality? Isn't it like 1.0 facing minus 1.0 is behind. What am I thinking of then? For vectors. If you do two positions and you cross product, isn't it? That wouldn't tell you if it's which side it is, because it will be 0 when it's sideways, but it wouldn't tell you which sideways. No? Again, like I keep saying, I'm stupid. And it doesn't help that it's also late at night. First time you see a person doing game dev in your YouTube recommendations, this looks very complicated. It's not. I'm just stupid. It's just... Let's be honest with ourselves. This is not super complicated. I'm just dumb. So this will guarantee remove 5 cards. So let's just start with this before I do a % chance and add all that in. So like traditional fixed cam perspective, but without being able to directly control the camera angle. Always fix the player. I mean, that depends on the kind of game you want to make. You made a blueprint actor with just a camera and index exposed on spawn. You can place it anywhere, pilot it, and switch it anytime. There's a... I mean, I did a... There's a change camera. There's a node that I forget the name of. Swap. There's a node that allows you to swap between cameras with a transition. It's a simple node. I would need to look it up, but it might be just like a set camera type thing. Set camera pose? No. But I think you just need that if you just want to swap cameras. Like, it's always late for you, hard to explain by YouTube comments. Have a nice evening. Have a good night. Thanks, Tom. Bye. Hope you have a good night's rest. Let's go check out if we can get our cards burned. Set view target with blend. Is that the one? That I think that's the one. That sounds familiar. I think I showed you at one point on stream, Stormrun. I think it was for you that I showed it. So yeah, I imagine that is correct. That's the one. Mostly a semi-instant camera swap. Yeah, you can even do the... Yeah, well... Use that for every camera switch. Yeah, it's super nice. So you don't need anything complex. As long as the camera is there, you just swap between them. And you can make it instant. You can make it not, and then you can play, whatever effect on your HUD that you want during it, and then easy peasy. I'm looking for the card one. Where's that node located? I mean, it should just be in blueprints. Okay, this is the one. 80% chance to exhaust up to 5 cards in the deck. If I go ahead and grab that, and I look at my deck, is very small. Oh, but exhausted. Why is it not in the exhausted list? Why do I have just this here? It's been removed from the deck successfully. Add to burn cards. let me check. Oh, it's game instance. Wrong one. Oh, the thing. Yeah. Get player controller. And then the set view target with blend. I believe you plug in your camera in here. And then you could do a different kind of like ease in, ease out. And then, yeah, super simple. You can just set up the cameras and you just run that, and as long as you have the right one plugged in, it'll just transition over like an actual move. I think I can even demo it. Hold on, I might be able just to demo it. Add camera actor. Sure, there we go. Get actor of class, camera, player controller, you blend time 5 seconds. Okay. So if I hit play and press 9, right, it just swaps over 5 seconds to me now using that camera. That's it. So now I'm using that camera. That's it. It's as simple as that. Just swap. So as long as you have a reference to the camera, somehow. And this is the linear one. I can do ease in and out over like 3 seconds, right? I can just do like something like this. Again, right? My regular camera, press 9. I guess this one was... Oh, this is the... I guess I need to do the blend exponent on this one. I only have ever tried the linear one. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Right, so now we have a transition with an ease in and ease out to go from one from the other. And obviously you can control how fast and slow it does. As simple as that. And when it's running, right, you could add your effect here, whether it's through your HUD or your widget or whatever else. Yeah. Make sure you have a delay equal or more to the camera blend if switching cameras again. Yeah. If not, it just goes to the next camera mid-transition. You build whole cutscenes like this. I mean, I wouldn't do it for cutscenes, but I mean, generally speaking, nothing's stopping you from doing that. If you have in-game cutscenes. Yeah. You can automate and randomize it and basically have the glitch tell the game when to switch to the next game. Yeah. You can do all sorts of fun things. Okay, deck is very short. Haha. Yes. Haha, we have wait, why do I have 6 cards here? And why is Thorns here? Oh, If a glitch lasts 0.7 seconds, you can have it transition at the 0.35 second mark. Or if it lasts 1 second, do 0.5. Yeah. Time to make the base system and have it work though. Yeah, I don't know what the modular camera system is like, but like just that one node makes it so simple. If I just took this, right, nothing's here. If I took another one, nothing's here. So if I grabbed you, oh, it will go to, damage boost will go to exhausted. Yes. Oh, but then... Okay, so, how is it in the deck and also in exhausted? What's going on? Let me check. I might be getting the wrong cards. We can check that. Go into the UIs. Dungeon collection. And then cards and deck. Huh? No, it's not. No, wrong thing. No. This one. Eh? Oh, that's. Sorry, those are all the buttons. Yeah. Widget switcher. You. Here, if it is cards and deck. Oh, this is what I want. You've been working on the hardest garden you ever thought you would do because you did not use parents and should have. Only 15 plants, but 8 possible plots in the garden. So lots of manual loops or whatever. Lots of casting, but no performance drop from testing. Nice. You use BP structs and data tables. Hey, you know, that's a good start. You prefer the... See, you were so close. You just didn't need to duplicate. Because you already have the struct, right? And all that. All you need to do is make a child and just modify the struct or the data table. To just tell it to get like the next line in the data table or modify the struct to be a certain different name. That's it. Or different static mesh, you know, whatever it is. You're like halfway there to being like fully automatic. But nice. I'm glad you got to that point already. ChatGPT did call your code the smartest dumb coding. I recommend not using ChatGPT and using something like Grok instead, personally, because ChatGPT just makes so many mistakes when it comes to Unreal, I find, like blueprint stuff. Grok search is just a little bit better. Claude is also not great. Like a coworker has tried Claude for stuff, and that one's not great. I don't know about Gemini. I haven't tried that for Unreal though, or whatever other ones. Whatever happened to like DeepSeek? I remember hearing about that like a while back, and I have not heard anything about it for like a long time. Isn't that the Chinese one that got released? Okay, so this is wrong. That is clearly wrong.
Ads rolling. Paused so you missed the part where I Google the most basic thing again.
And also this, wait, this is like extra wrong. Time to access index 4 from a local array of length 4. Oh, because I'm removing it for, okay. Okay, I see the problem. I need to... I can't do a revert. There's no reverse loop. There's only reverse for each loop. That's unfortunate. AI isn't everything now. You're scared just because your TV's probably listening and gonna give you an ad. I mean, look, just expect everything to be listening. Do you know how many trackers there are on every single website you visit? They already know everything about you. I'm an AI? No. See, I wish, because then I'd be smarter. But I'm not. Dude. I don't know why freaking OpenAI has been sending me like ChatGPT emails. And I keep unsubscribing. And they just won't unsubscribe me. Your phone, your TV, your fridge, and your friend's phone, your Wi-Fi, your cat. See, I'm lucky. I have a phone, but I don't have a TV. My TV and my fridge is not smart. My friends don't exist. My Wi-Fi is already part of the phone, so that's the same thing. And I don't have cats. So really, it's just my phone / computer. I want cats. One day. One day and a long time from now. Because even if I got into a new apartment, I probably wouldn't get cats. I want them. But that's a lot of responsibility. Plus, if I ever like go see family for the holidays, then it's like I have to figure that stuff out, and I'm too lazy. You need to build a whole wooden case for your keyboard so they can't type? How do you use it then? Oh, is it like one of those like cover ones that goes on top so you still fit your hands inside and type, but like there's a thing on top? That's what I'm imagining. Make a PCG about cats. Yep. You can actually be 2 or 3 people, and you can sample their pose. Maybe. What we need to do is here. Let's do a cart to exhaust, and we'll just do an add here. We'll add all the carts to the exhaust list here, and then on completed, we can do a for each loop. We don't even need to do a reverse one at this point. I should do this. Let's see if I did it right. The answer is no. I don't even need to test. I already know I did something wrong. Yeah, you can get your hands in. Good. You only have a problem when working in Blender because you have to bend down to find the I key. Because you only have one hand on the keyboard. You can rebind the button, by the way. Blender does have key rebinds. So instead of trying to find the I button, just rebind it to be something closer to the hand. Or if you have a mouse with lots of buttons, like I do, rebind it to that or something. Let's see. Deck small. Fuck. Why? Why? If it is greater or equal to 5, then it's 5. Otherwise, it's false. I'm only adding it to here. So how is it? How's it running out of cards? Oh, hold on a second. Let me just actually look at what these are doing. Maybe that will answer my question. Dungeon card deck, remove. Okay. That checks out, but then wait, why am I doing add to burn cards? I mean, it's doing the right thing. Oh, I guess I called him burned, not exhausted. But still. Add to burn cards just adds it to the burn cards. So then, how? Where am I being stupid? I get the remaining cards. I check, I store them as a local deck. I checked the length. I started 1. Oh, it's because I'm doing the index at 1. I need to get the index of 0. So this needs to be subtract 1. That I think that still might be incorrect, but let me just let's see what happens. You were buying a Blender's gonna get angry? It's not gonna get angry. No one's gonna be angry. Why don't you start at 0? Because then I need to subtract 1 from the second number. I need to subtract 1 somewhere because I'm getting the length of an array. So that starts at 1 versus 0. So I either need to subtract 1 on the max of that loop number or subtract it from the index that comes afterwards. Somewhere there has to be subtract 1. Where I put it doesn't matter. Oh, I love how it gives me the same freaking 1 3 times. That's great. That's definitely not bugged. I gotta rework the freaking shop. The RNG is not even the problem. It's not supposed to be able to pick the same card. You clearly didn't pray to RNGesus? I mean, seriously. My luck is always terrible. Nope. Okay, second attempt. No. See if third attempt will get it. 1 in 3 chance. So much Luciferians. This I've never heard someone use that word. That made up word. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, grab you. Deck. Yeah, see, we have damage boost here, but we also have damage boost in the deck. Why is it in the deck if it's been removed here? Also, I should have 1 more here. How? I'm getting the cards in the deck. We can put loading screen pan. It's just an image, my good sir. It's not an actual 3D world. I mean, I guess I could. You mean like just pan? By the way, has been something different in film, which is so stupid. Side note, but the whole loading system is built into another system, so I don't have control over that. I mean, it's blueprint, so I could get control over it, but. Oh, so my deck is 4, so it should remove my entire. Why do I only have 4 cards in the deck? Oh, because I've activated twice. So that's 6, So yeah, so this is correct, but it should remove. Wait, so it's not removing all the. Okay, it's not removing the cards from the deck then. So I think it's working, but actually it's not removing the cards from the deck at this point. There's a pattern node? You mean like in materials? Yeah. Okay, that's 2 fails in a row. I feel like a slow zoom would be better. But again, it needs to be like actually something more than just a random image. Okay, so I have 4 cards in the deck. Okay, that's 3 fails. By the way, 1-3 chance. Oh, the screen looks good. Thanks. I didn't make it. It's from the Easy Game UI pack. Oh, there we go. Okay. So real quick, my deck has 4 cards. Nothing in Exhausted. This is going to go into Exhausted plus 4 cards. Yes. But this deck still has Armor, Thorn, Stamina, and Fragile Fury. Stamina, Thorns, Armor, Fragile Fury. So it has the same ones here and here. So it just didn't remove them from the deck. Okay. So now we can work with that. So... Oh, like, because the deck is now the game instance deck. Game instance. Remove card from dungeon deck. This is the one I need to be using, I believe. So I grabbed the game mode stuff, but I actually was supposed to be grabbing the game instance stuff. Okay. A slow color reveal when low to 100. The thing is, I don't know how the percentage bars work actually in the games. Because, like, I guess if you're keeping track of what needs to be loaded, you could be like, oh, there's 5 things need to be loaded, so you can just divide by 5. And when things load, right, it'll be a percentage. It's not an actual percentage, but that's, I'm guessing, how it could be, how it can work. I need to, my loading screen is not accurate right now. I need to rework when it loads off, because I need to keep track of the dungeon and the mob spawners, and when they're done, notifies something to turn off the loading screen. I don't have that set up. Right now it's not quite correct. How many times has it been now? 4 or 5? One in 3 chance. There's so many things to do. Yeah, see, like here, right? The loading screen is going away, but it's not finished actually loading. It's on here. My God, can I just get my thing? Come on. Jesus Christ. Ah! I need to pray to RNGesus more often. I haven't played like a heavy RNG game in a while. I haven't actually. You know what? I only really pray in those card games. That's really when you pray to RNGesus, like deck of the cards and all that. Yep, still didn't get it. What is that? 4 or 5? Seriously, more? If you're confused what I'm looking for, by the way, I'm looking for a specific curse. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus, seriously? I'm not getting it. Also, I feel like greedy needs to be maybe more expensive, more costly, because there's only 3 shops, and you get it in a shop. Right now, there's going to be 3 shops only, so I feel like it's not very good, but it's not much of a curse. It's free for the last one. I don't have better alternatives. Okay, seriously. What is my luck? What the hell is my luck? What is the opposite of like buying a lottery ticket when you have really good luck? Is there an opposite? What should I be doing when I have shit luck? Finding lottery tickets and shredding them, maybe? No, like, still haven't gotten it. 1 in 3 chance. I can't wait to like add Twitch integration and stuff. I think it's gonna be so much fun when I do that. It's a long way away, but not buying a lottery ticket when you have bad luck. I mean, I never buy a lottery ticket. The way I see it is, if I'm lucky enough to win a lottery ticket, then I might as well be lucky enough to find it on the ground, because the chances are both are basically near 0. If not 0% chance, effectively. So, still haven't gotten it. Like, oh, let's see. What are the chances of winning the, I don't know, the big, I don't know, Canadian lotteries? Did it just vanish? Does it no longer exist? I feel like we're like nearing 10 attempts or around there. Yeah, so here. Lotto's, whatever this is, classic draw. 1 in 14 million. 1 in 33.5 million. 1 in 13 million. Oh, that's... Yeah, I'm not... You know, every time I think I'm cheap in some regard, I just think back to a friend of mine who, in college, was using headphones, like this, like over his mouth, as a microphone. Okay, because they were broken, so they didn't really work. Both sides didn't work, and he needed a mic, or maybe they work fine, but he needed a mic. His mic didn't work. Instead of buying a mic, right, you just use the. You don't need both. So in that regard, I'm not cheap. Compared to that, I'm not cheap at all. But I do struggle on spending money on quote unquote useless crap. Great, same one 3 times. I have not seen. I feel like, considering there's 9 curses, we're trying to find one and pulling 3 at a time. It should be like what, 1 3 gems, right? Because where is it? Where the hell is it? This is not. What? Someone please do the math of what are the chances of me not getting the curse that I want this many times in a row. I've lost count of how many times I've tried now and have not gotten it. But it's ridiculous. Whatever it is ridiculous. Are you certain it's being omitted? Like, am I certain that it can appear? Yeah, we were testing it previous to this. It's not like I've changed something that removes the curse. We've done multiple tests so far. I just changed the some variables or some nodes in terms of what happens when I select it, but that's it. Thing at this rate, you have a higher chance of CERN causing a dimensional jump. I think at this rate, there's a higher chance of me making a dimensional jump. How? How is it possible? To say it's statistically unlikely is just an understatement. It gets to the point where I'm questioning myself. I've seen this one and this one so many times now. Which is exhausted and frail, if I'm not mistaken. They all have the same chance. It gets a random one. What the shit? Same frail one. I think we've been doing this for over 10 minutes. I don't know how. This should be statistically unlikely. There it is. How many times? Right there. See this one? Shredded. This is what we've been waiting for. It's there. This is just statistically unlikely. 1 in 3 chance is bullshit. Nothing in the deck. They've all been moved here. Fantastic. If I try to... Okay, so that part's working. But then I need to also remove it from whatever's being grabbed from when I do the unlock cards. Okay. We made progress. You know what? I'm taking that. We made progress. Jesus Christ! What the chances of that is just insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, when we do the card unlock, not shop cards. Event graph. Selected? No. So this one. On card selected? No. On construction additions. Random unlock card. Okay, so this. So I need to remove. Do I need to remove it from the unlocked cards? So here, set card unlocks remaining. If it's true, set it to be collapsed. Then we do remove card from dungeon card deck, which I was doing. Right, so that's what we did here. But I guess what I need to also then do is this. Get current cards unlocks remaining. There's a bit more that we need to do. But hold on. But why is it that I got the cards again? So this is on card selected. That's not what we want. Get a random unlock card. Oops. So this gets us the available. Oh, so we need to remove it from the available cards. Okay. We have it removed from the available cards. Oh, so I need a new interface to do remove card from available cards. Remove card from available cards. That can go into cards. Get available cards. Remove. That's all we need to do, right? Yes. Remove card from available cards. You. And this connects here. And then we also need to the card, another card unlocked. Where's the one we were checking how many? Or was it? Where were we checking how many there are to generate? Here? That's all the selection stuff. Crap. My brain's shutting off. I think I can close you. Let me just close some stuff. Close you. You we still need. Right? Yes. You. Part selected. I need to So the probably shout cards. I think we might be okay with you. We don't need to close you. Card shop, I don't think we need to worry about anymore. Now, here it is. So this, get card, current card unlocks remaining. Oh, it's from the HUD? It's from the HUD, you say? From the HUD reference, okay, so what we need to do is modify how many card unlocks are remaining, just in case we run out. So here we do an unlock new dungeon card, so we need a new interface that will just get the amount of cards in the deck. Well, I guess no. The card unlock remaining should stay the same. This shouldn't change, actually. So, wait, are we good? Please give me the card, the curse sooner rather than later. Please. Please. Load. Yep. Ah, first attempt. We got it. Okay. Grabbed you. So, activate, it's fine. Nothing's in the deck. Everything's exhausted. Yeah, now we only have heavy potions. Perfect. Oh. It's done. I did it. Jesus Christ. That works. Finally. So now we can give it the percentage chance to work. Because we still haven't done that part. But at least it works. So let's do a check here. So we need you. Have a good night, Leo. Thanks, bye. I hope you have a good night's rest, and hopefully the other job offer comes in. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. So this one has an 80%. So then we, it's 1 minus, so we multiply by 80. And then we do a random float in range. 0 to 100. And as long as this, 100 please. And as long as this is less or equal to this, then we're good. To do this part. which means it's going to be adjusted for the curses. Okay, so that means that now it should no longer be a guaranteed 4 cards necessarily. I mean, it's 80% chance, but I just need one of them to not carry over. And then we'll say it's all working fantastically. Just please give me the I actually got it. Nice. Wow, I actually got 2. Two of them hit within the 20%. That is working. Yes. Hallelujah. Where's my spreadsheet? Shredded. Done. Next one is the cooldowns of weapon abilities. That's gonna be another thing. And then once everything's done, then I'll do a cleanup pass, and I'll probably grab the values. Then automatically, I'll set a blueprint function library for all the stuff. And then do a cleanup pass on all of this. So it'll be a little more modular, but it works. Oh, guys, I'm tired. That was. I don't know why that was as tiring as it is to do, but one more. So hopefully we'll wrap it up tomorrow with the all the curse stuff, and then we'll have enough curses that if RNG permits, for every card to have the curses, we'll be good. And honestly, I think after that, I want to revisit the shop. The shop setup it's too buggy at the current moment. I need to revisit it and then figure out how we need to control the cost of it and figure out what that should be and go from there. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. But I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and we'll continue this tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always. Have a good night, guys. Take care.